The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect those of Access Fort Wayne, the Allen County Public Library, or any other supporting groups. If you'd like to produce a show, call us at 260-421-1250.
Specialty services.
Okay.
We have pediatric.
What's your name?
My name's Jenny.
And who do you have with you?
This is Nurse Lisa and her daughter Colleen. And this is our child life therapist, intern. And that is Nurse Beth at the end with the stress reliever.
Nurse Beth, let's have a wave again. Yes, Nurse, okay.
And we offer all kinds of pediatric services. We have pediatric oncology, diabetes treatment, endocrine. We have trauma services in our ER for pediatrics. What else do we have? Infusions for Remicade.
Where's this located?
Lutheran Children's Hospital is in the main Lutheran Hospital down on West Jefferson Boulevard.
Okay. And what's your phone number there?
260-435-7001 is the main hospital number. And you can get connected to all the children's hospital areas through that number.
Very good. Show us some of the exercises you're doing here today.
Well, here we have concussion mazes. You can figure out the brain and get from one end to the other. We have safety goggles that are simulating concussions. And then they have to try to put the puzzle together while they're having their concussion.
So what's the safety goggles?
The safety goggles are simulating a concussion. So if they would get a head injury not wearing their bicycle helmet or football helmet when you're playing sports and got a concussion, this is kind of going to show them what a concussion would be like.
So blurry that you can't
It's very blurry and it makes you dizzy. Yes.
Yeah. Very good. Okay. Go ahead.
You give it a try.
Yeah,
it's hard.
Wesley's going to give it a try.
We don't twice.
Oh, okay. You're going to try that there? This is what the glasses look like. Whoa, that's what the brain looks like. Well, you can't even hardly tell that brain. Wow. If you had a concussion, this is what it kind of
That is what it would look like.
Wow, you can't even dial your cell phone.
No.
Well.
So imagine trying to function every day with a concussion.
Yeah.
I like your mug. You are a Lutheran Hospital fan.
Yes.
Ask West Wilson does him pound people that don't.
Okay.
What's your name?
My name is Alan Studer.
And what are you doing here at the safety fair?
Today at the Safety Fair, I'm here on behalf of Operation Lifesaver, which is a national not-for-profit organization whose goal is to eliminate all vehicle train, pedestrian train incidents. And they do that through the support of all the major railroads and many federal safety organizations, because people don't realize that every 3 hours on average, somewhere in the United States, we're having a vehicle train, pedestrian train incident. And our goal is to eliminate all such incidents.
Okay, and do you have an address, local address?
Every state has its own coordinator. We have our national offices in Alexandria, D.C., Virginia, and every state has a coordinator. Every state runs its own program. Our state coordinator for Indiana, her name is Jessica Fetter. She's down in the southern part of the state, around Scottsburg, but I believe her office is in Indianapolis.
You happen to have a phone number for more people would have more questions.
The phone number would be on the back of our brochure here, and it is 1-800-537-6224, or they could go to www.oli.org, and it'll answer all their questions, or one of our presentations, which is totally free of charge. Everything Operation Lifesaver does is 100% free of charge. We just want to get the safety message out.
Thank you so much. We really appreciate this.
Thanks for coming by.
Hello, and what's your name?
My name is Jason Hayner. I'm the Operations Center Manager for Fort Wayne in Angola Gas. Work for NIPSCO. We are a natural gas public utility here in Fort Wayne in Allen County, and we actually serve 7 counties around Fort Wayne. Basically, my LOA, local operating area, is the northeast part of Indiana. We provide natural gas service to homes and businesses for heat, cooking, hot water. And what we're doing here today is try to explain or try to provide some information to the public about what natural gas is, how we use it in our homes, and then also to talk about 811 and the importance. And 811 is the service that anybody can call. It's a free service. If you're going to do any kind of digging projects around your home or on a construction site, you call 811 2 days before you're planning to start your project. We'll bring out a locator to mark all the facilities.
Is there a charge for that?
No, sir, there is not. It's a free service. 24, you can call 24/7. You have to call 2 days, at least 2 working days before you plan to start digging.
When you tell us where it's at, you know basically how deep it is too?
We won't tell you any kind of, we can't guarantee a depth.
Okay.
Typically a gas service from the street to your home or business is roughly 18 to 24 inches deep, but we will not guarantee that due to changes in terrain after we've installed the facility. So it's we will mark where the facility is at, and then there's a 2-foot buffer zone on either side of that facility to where you're not able to use any kind of mechanized equipment. You have to hand expose or hand dig down to expose the line.
Okay. Are those little yellow flags?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. They'll be yellow. And if you look on here on our magnet, it's a refrigerator magnet. These are all industry standard colors for the different types of utilities that may be in the ground. For natural gas or any petroleum product, it'd be yellow. So the flags are painted on the ground.
Very good, very good. And anybody that comes out today gets a helmet?
Absolutely. We've got some hard hats for the kids. We've got some activity books, not only for kids to color, but it explains what natural gas is. It talks about 811 and the importance, and it's also a state law to call before you dig.
Thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
We really
Thank you.
appreciate it.
Enjoy your day.
Okay, what's your name?
April?
April, and your program is what, 911?
Yep.
What is 911?
It's a number that you call in case you have an emergency, whether you need police, fire, or EMS. You call our call center. We send the appropriate emergency assistance. When you call in, you just give us your name, your address, and your phone number to verify in case we're ever disconnected. And then you stay on the line and we give you instructions based on what your emergency is.
Okay. So you can give advice in case you're in emergency at that time, what you can do at that immediate time until you get there, right?
Yep. We find out exactly what's going on. We have to find out, if it's a police emergency, who's involved. That's a big thing, is getting a description if it's someone who robbed a house or hit somebody, if anyone's armed. Getting a good description in case they leave, letting us know if they left on foot, in a vehicle, that kind of thing.
Okay. This is a very, very important public safety type of thing you can call. Some people might abuse it and just to call that number for no reason. Is there a penalty for that? Or should they?
Well, if people call in and they hang up, we send an officer out. The officer addresses the situation. It's sometimes hard, especially if we don't get a phone number. We can track cell phones, but how accurate the track is just dependent upon the calling area, their cell provider, that kind of thing.
We get a lot of times where kids call from disconnected cell phones, but we can a lot of times still get GPS for those calls and send an officer out.
So be very careful, because if they call, you're going to respond.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep, that's the important thing. Sometimes though, when we get a hang-up call, it is an emergency and whoever it is can't talk. It's actually why we offer texting. You can text 911. You give us same information. You just open up a new text message. The to line is 911. The message section, same thing, name, address, telephone number, and then let us know exactly what's going on. And we can text back and forth with the person.
Thank you very much. What's your name again?
It's April.
I do have a question.
Sure.
When there's someone is sick, when we hitting, it's not real white fronting, but we still need an EMS. Do we call a dispatcher, or how do we get hold of it?
If you need an EMS, whether it's life or death, or if it's a knee injury, an ankle injury, anything like that, you can still call 911. That's why we'll always ask the same questions if the patient's having chest pain, difficulty breathing, and if they're awake. And then you just let us know what's going on, and then we transfer you to our EMS dispatch.
And they will ask you what's going on and stuff.
Yep.
What to do.
Yep, and when we transfer them over, we give them the same information at first, your address and your phone number. In case they're disconnected from you, they can call you back.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, April.
You're welcome.
Okay. Hello, and what's your name and what's your organization?
My name is Kelly, and we're with O&E, Orthopedics Northeast.
And what does orthopedics do?
We specialize in bones, orthopedics, broken bones, surgical procedures, spine, hand, foot.
And where are you located?
We have 3 locations in Fort Wayne, at the Parkview off DuPont. We have Clinton, and we have the Southwest location.
Okay. And are you, in order to come to one, do you actually have to have a doctor's referral?
Usually no. Usually for patients to come to our facility, they end up at the hospital with broken bones. We also have our clinic. They go to our clinic for pain or possible fracture or broken bone. And some just come because of back problems. We also have our new doctor, Dr. Johnson, who does oncology.
What's oncology? What is that?
Cancer, tumor of the bones.
Oh, okay. Okay, very good. Is there anything else you want to tell us about it?
We're number 1.
All right. You're number 1.
Can I ask something too?
Yes.
Can you explain more about your walk-in clinic you guys have?
The walk-in clinic we have is if there's our clinic is closed or offices are closed, or if there's no available appointments, and say you fall and you think you've sprained or broke your foot or a bone, or you have pain from an injury. The walk-in clinics are open 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Friday at the Southwest location at Lutheran Hospital campus, and then at our clinic, our Clinton location off Clinton.
Are you here every year at this?
They do come every year. This is our first year.
Oh, okay. Very good. Very good. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay. What's your name?
Lori Mayers.
All right, and you have a table here that says Homeland Security. What's that about?
It's all about family preparedness and being prepared in the event of an emergency, having a plan, having a kit, and then so that you're prepared, you're self-sufficient for 72 hours in the event of emergency.
Very good. What are some of the things you can tell us about on the table?
We have just a few items for a sample for a emergency supply kit. This one here is a starter, and then I've just got some items that you should have. We've got brochures in Spanish and Arabic, and then we also have all of our information in English. We've got heat related, we've got thunderstorms, floods, sheltering in place, and then we've got severe weathers, tornadoes, people with disabilities. We've got information on that, and then the pamphlet for developing a family disaster plan, and the kit, and then we have our rainbow brochures.
And where are you located at?
We are located in the Russo Center, 1 East Main Street, Suite 754.
Very good. And do you have a phone number?
Our phone number is 449-4663.
Very good. Tell us your name one more time.
Lori Mayers.
Thank you
Thank
so much.
you.
Do you have anything else you can tell us about home security? Okay.
Hey, thank you.
Thank you very much. I'm here at the safety fair at the United Way table. And what's your name?
Jamie Farron.
Jamie, can you tell us anything about or everything about United Way?
Yes, absolutely. So, United Way, actually, I'm from 211, which is a program of the United Way. It's one of their programs, and 211 is a number that people can call, or they can text us for information or go to our website, and that's available all year round. Information about food pantries, help with utilities, legal assistance, all of that type of thing. If someone's looking to donate or volunteer, we can help get them connected to the great resources, many of them which United Way funds. And
what do your volunteers do?
Oh, anything you can imagine. So we have our annual Day of Caring event, and so a lot of companies have their staff come and help us with that. But throughout the year, we have different volunteer opportunities. We have.
What number do they call to volunteer?
Well, they can call us at 211, and then we'll get them connected to whatever's most appropriate. And during times of disaster, then we kind of switch gears, and we're getting people connected specifically to disaster resources and volunteer opportunities.
Right. Very good. Excellent. Okay, and where are you located at?
We're located on the corner of Berry and Lafayette, downtown Fort Wayne, but 211 is available through the entire state of Indiana. Our center serves 19 counties in Northeast Indiana, and we're available 24/7. I don't know if I'm
Besides 211, do you have an actual phone number local?
We do. So if you're not able to dial 211, 877-502-0700 is a toll-free number that people can call, or they can text their zip code to 898-211.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Thank you.
Go ahead. I don't want to be in this.
Okay, that's okay. We're at the
I don't want to be noticed and found out.
Okay, we're at the safety fair here, and there's an organization called Serve Pro. Is that right?
Yes, it is.
And
We're
what is-
Serve Pro of West Fort Wayne.
What does Serve Pro do?
Serve Pro cleans up after flood and fire damages. It's also a restoration company, and we are also able to do carpet cleanings, duct cleanings, and we handle biohazards as well.
Are you saying that, like, if a house burnt down, you would help them out? Clean it
Yes,
up?
absolutely. We can restore anything that has been damaged. We also can clean all of the soot damage that may occur. We can work with any agencies, including your insurance company, to make sure that we get you back to.
People are wondering what the cost is of this.
Well, the cost is usually all of the jobs are covered by insurance. A typical water loss, it would depend if say, a pipe burst in your basement or something like that. That would usually cost about $2,500. However, with your insurance, you have a deductible. You would only be out of pocket for the deductible amount.
Right. Makes sense.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
And do you have a phone number we could call to get a hold of you?
Absolutely. It's 260-436-8385.
And where are you located?
We are located in West Fort Wayne. Our address is 2749 Freeman Street. The franchise owner is Joe Spitznagel. Our marketing girl is Peggy, and the production manager is Dave Merriman.
Very good. And tell us your name one more time.
I am Trina Merriman,
Okay.
and I've been working with Serve Pro for about 10 years.
Good.
I help at events like this for marketing purposes, and I also assist on an on-call basis with any emergencies that might come in.
Very good, Trina. It looks like you have someone else with you. Who is this you have with you?
This is Dave Merriman, the production manager that I mentioned before.
Okay, Dave. Good.
He is available at any time. You can just give him a call at 260-715-2846. That's his personal cell phone number, and he will be more than happy to help anyone who
Very
has an
good.
emergency.
Thank you so much. I'm so glad we have this service available to us.
Yep.
Thank
Yes.
you. Hello. Would you tell us who you are and what you're doing at the safety Okay.
Sure. We're with the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, the Mormon Church, and we do an awful lot with family emergency preparedness. The Latter-day Saints are heavily involved with having long-term food storage and also family preparedness. So what we've got on the table here are a few items that you might want to consider pulling together and having it into a kit. So, for instance, if a disaster happened and you had to evacuate your home quickly, if you were going to be moving to a Red Cross shelter or moving out of the area to visit some relatives, there's some things you might want to take with you. Always being able to stay in communications with other people is a big part of emergency communications. Being able to listen to public service announcements that the government might be putting out. For instance, if you needed instructions as to what's the evacuation route that they want you to take to leave.
What are some things that are on the table that people should have?
Well, one of the key items, you need to stay aware of what's going on. So having a radio, something like this, that would allow you to listen in on AM, FM broadcast channels.
Where could you possibly get a radio like that?
A good source, you can buy these online. Some of the department stores and some of the sporting goods stores around Fort Wayne.
You have to buy that elaborate one, or can you get an inexpensive one?
This one's not particularly all that elaborate, really. It does have some nice features you want to have. If the electricity goes off in your house, you want to be able to have a hand crank one that will allow you to generate electricity to keep it running.
There's a book put up by the government.
So this one's completely standalone. I can take this any place I want. It doesn't have to run on batteries, although it can. Okay. This one also has the capability of charging a cell phone battery. You can have adapters that will charge your cell phone, and you just crank this. So crank it for a few minutes, and you're actually charging a battery.
That is pretty nice. I don't have one, but I'm gonna get one. That's for sure. Thanks for telling us about it. What are some of the other items you have?
This is a water filter.
Okay.
You can put it on a water bottle and just, you don't have to worry about how clean the water is in an emergency. You just take it.
Now, how much would it filter? Can you take it out of the lake and then run it through there?
You can run it right out of the lake or rivers. The idea is it's difficult to carry a lot of water because it's heavy. So what you want to be able to do is drink it where you find it. And so this is set up with a little straw that you can go ahead and lean straight into a stream to go ahead and drink out of. And it'll filter out the larger disease-carrying type of bacteria right out of the water.
Boy, that is amazing. Wow, where would you get something like that?
Sporting goods stores. I believe I actually got this one here in town.
Dick's or any other sporting good.
Exactly.
Okay.
And you can get it online.
Okay.
But something like that runs you about $20.
Boy, that's nice. Wow.
Certainly a first aid kit.
Yep.
Something to have. Spare batteries. Something that people don't tend to think about is having spare medicine.
Always ask.
Yeah, because you can't get back to the pharmacy in emergencies.
Exactly. Or if you're going to a Red Cross shelter, you want to take your medicines with you. If you do that, make certain you keep it in the original prescription bottles. Don't put it in one of those little daily flip-top reminder things.
Because you don't know what the pill is then.
The Red Cross will have an issue with that.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Gotcha.
They can't allow medicine like this to send to the general population of a shelter. So they would actually keep it for you and then dispense it when you needed it. But you need it in the original bottle.
Okay, very good. Okay, thank you.
Important documents, cash.
Okay, very good.
And you're welcome to one of those books put out by FEMA that helps with that.
Yeah, always have like a sweater available.
Spare clothes.
Spare clothes.
Spare clothes appropriate to the season. So this isn't something you just put on the shelf and leave it. Periodically go through it.
Okay.
Now, if it's wintertime, you don't want to be having summer clothes in your grab and go, right?
Right.
Vice versa.
Okay. Thank you so much. We really appreciate heads up on what we can do in time of emergency. Thank you so much. We have with us today a very important person. This is the chief of the police here in Allen County. And maybe that's a little, maybe I didn't explain it exactly right, but tell us who you are and what your position is and what you do.
Well, hi, I'm Steve Reed, the Fort Wayne Police Chief. And we're out here today at Jefferson Point for the Public Safety Fair. We have representatives from Fort Wayne Police Department, Allen County Sheriff's Department, Indiana State Police, DNR, fire departments, a lot of local providers here to deal with overall safety and kids' child safety. So it's a very, very good event.
Chief, I'm sure you have special programs that maybe other cities don't have. What did you implement, like here in Fort Wayne, that really benefits the people safety-wise for your police department?
Well, safety-wise, the primary objective of the Fort Wayne Police Department is to keep the community safe. Obviously, our officers out there on the street working every day, that's their primary function, and they're out there. We do have special programs here. Our Safety Village, which is out near our academy, out at Southtown Crossing. The objective there is to teach children about crossing the street in a safe manner, as well as the fire department has a house out there that teach children what to do in case of a house fire. We also teach about stranger danger at our Safety Village. So if you ever get the opportunity to attend our Safety Village, it's a very good thing.
If we need to get a hold of the police, is there a different number besides 911 they can call?
Yes, 427-1222 is our desk sergeant number.
Okay, and why would you call a desk sergeant other than 911?
Well, if you just had a routine question, or if it was on a non-emergency situation, say you had a loud noise complaint or something like that, you would just call the desk sergeant and they would route it through our dispatch so an officer would come out to see you.
Okay, Chief, would you give us that number one more time?
427-1222.
Very good. Is there anything else you'd like to tell us about our police department?
Well, the men and women of the Fort Wayne Police Department are here to serve this community, and they do an outstanding job, and I'm proud of each and every one of them.
Thank you so
All right.
much. We're so privileged to have you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Hi, kids. This is Mr. Sun from Wesley's Magical Playhouse. We're here at the National Weather Service in North Webster, Indiana. Here's our friend Michael Lewis to tell us how weather radios keep us safe.
Our primary mission is to save lives, minimize loss. And really the best way to do that is to make people aware of when weather's bad. The National Weather Service operates NOAA Weather Radio. The NOAA Weather Radio is designed to alert you when severe weather strikes. It's like a smoke detector for storms. When we issue a warning, the alarm goes off, you wake up, you check your weather, and you get to safety.